Yo! It's your boy, Dying. I don't know how yesterday I felt better from whatever mystery illness I currently have. I woke up today, went to work, and feel way worse. I have a cup of tea here. My coughs are horrendous right now. I have not had a single cough for days, but then my chest was just like, hey, yo, got some stuff I gotta get rid of. So, I will attempt to mute myself in case of any particularly heinous coughing, because it's bad. It's bad. Also, after doing some extracurricular reading and looking around the internet, so for those of you that know, there's two endings. Well, there's actually 6 endings, but there's 2 endings for the Sun Clan here. You have your normal ending, and then you have your true ending.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little recognition.
I don't know how long the true ending will take. I'm not sure. But there's a true ending. The true ending is going back and saving people and making sure that things kind of go according to plan. I'm wondering if after we obtain the ability to do so, if obtaining the true ending is going to take a long time, or if that's like we can get that done in like a Friday stream. I don't know. Yeah, that's where I have to start. Now, part of it is I shouldn't have to do all of the officer conversations again. It should be a little bit more streamlined because I've done so much other stuff. But we don't know. It could be another like 12 hours of this game. And not to be like I'm not trying to be like I like this game, don't get me wrong, but I'm ready to move on to something else already. After realizing just how much content there is, I'm like, dude, Jesus. And this game doesn't do super great numbers, guys. This game doesn't do super hot. If you actually look, there's not a lot of Western Dynasty Warriors content creators. And that's for good reason. That's because Dynasty Warriors, although we like it, we all enjoy it, is not the most popular gaming franchise out there. So that being said, we will get the true ending for Wu, for the Sun Clan. We will be getting the true ending because I don't think it's fair to you guys if I just get the normal ending and don't go back and do the true ending, at least for this one. We will not be doing the other campaigns. It's just too much. There's just too much going on. You gotta imagine, when I do the other 2 campaigns, there's gonna be dozens of new conversations, all these new officers I have to talk to, all these new missions I have to do. Granted, I'll be super powered by the time I get around to those. I don't know if the difficulty scales up with me for those when I go back. But I am not sure. We're going to check the map real quick, and then we're going to kind of get into it. That's kind of I just had to clue you guys into what I'm planning and for the series. Oh, I figured it out. Just by playing and knowing that there's a level select, I know how to get the true endings. I've already sort of figured it out. It's not that complicated, but we're gonna go back and we'll do it for the Sun Clan. There is a mission over here I can go do. I kind of want to start with a fight. I want to wake my hands up here.
I'm gonna protect my family when the bad guys come.
There it is. Excuse me. Assistance in Chu Province, Sun Clan. Oh, Dragon Spleen. That sounds fun. But yeah, we're not going to be getting all the endings. It's just, I appreciate your help, though. Thank you for the offer. It's just too much. It's too much Dynasty Warriors content. And, rescue all of the peasants.
An expeditious advance is
All right,
essential
we're
to
gonna
our cause.
Turn around here.
Everyone.
Get this one
We
first.
march at
Right
once.
behind me. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like I like the game, but from a content perspective, there's just not enough viewership for this game, and I could probably corner a market a little bit by doing everything, but I need to be realistic from perspective. There's the new Sniper Elite. And then, what's the other one? I think I downloaded the other one. How was the other one again? Oh, I downloaded it. Oh, you suck. Eternal Strands, that was good. Yeah, I got that installed. Realistically, on the channel, the next major series we're looking at is Avowed, which I'm very excited for. That's like the next kind of major new game coming out that I want to feature on the channel. Because Avowed is kind of like right up our alley of type of stuff that like we like to play on the channel. So, and I need the viewers to understand that I'm a lunatic when I play those types of games. So.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah. Hey, get off all of you. Ow. Yeah, Eternal Strands looks good. I'll probably end up just kind of playing that on my own. Whenever I get done with my Cyberpunk playthrough, which is consumed me.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
I have been made a believer about Cyberpunk, so that's problematic. Wait, why am I capturing this base? I can just leave. Why am I doing this? I noticed the door was open.
Time for a good old fight. Get ready.
Straightening me out, bro. Let's get armor back. All right. There's also the new Sniper Elite, which I thought about maybe doing like a single stream on, but after Sniper Elite 5 that I did not think very highly of, I was not going to feature it in Sniper Elite episodes.
Has been defeated.
Sniper Elite 5 was such a disappointment for me. I've seen some people saying Resistance isn't too bad, the new one. That's gonna be kind of, I'll believe it when I play it. My outfit changed. I cannot comment on whether or not it changed because of the faction I picked. The only way for me to find out is to play with a different faction and see if I get a different outfit. My outfit didn't change until I officially signed up with the Sun family. Oh my god, that's so soothing on my throat. Oh my god. Yeah, I've had a better outfit now for a little while. We're also playing with a different horse because why not? Excuse me. Slightly increases your Musu gauge when you are attacked. That's pretty good. What wasn't in this menu? I forgot what menu I can change my outfit in. Wasn't this one? I think it was in the battle preparation. Oh no, I have to be it in. That was it.
I'm gonna protect my family.
We got a couple of letters we can check too. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I got the garb of the flying bird, and then there's Luan's wing uniform. So, because it's called Luan's wing uniform, I'm gonna assume that this is just like the only other outfit you can get by playing the game. Now, Luan's wing obviously is a reference to a lot of the conversation that's been had. Oh, great! So much has happened. Sorry. Oh my god. How about we sit down and talk? Don't worry. It won't be some boring old meeting. I'll prepare a feast to give us the energy to face what's to come. Besides, there's never a dull moment when I'm talking with you. We'll just have to be careful not to chat straight through the night again. Honorary advisor, the princess's guard, I must give my thanks for your efforts to support our princess. It's difficult to admit, but we would not have been able to help her recover as well as you did. Our rough hands lack the skill to heal a heart as delicate as hers. Yet you gently approached her and calmed her soul. I can hardly stand to write it, but thank you. The princess has avoided despair, so I guess your solo mission was a success. As her guard, we have standards. If it is in the interest of our princess, we can keep our personal feelings contained, and we certainly have no problem thanking you. Take this. It's a symbol of the permanent status as an honorary advisor. How am I going to equip that? Because that's an additional 10% health. So. I think two of the most important things in Dynasty Warriors games is one, being able to dish out a hit, and two, being able to take a hit. You glass cannoning in Dynasty Warriors games is one of the dumbest things you can do. Because you're one Muso attack away from getting just, like, annihilated. In the range on some of the attacks in this game, there's an achievement. I think I'm going to potentially try to get 100% in this game. There's one achievement that I'm concerned about, and that's having to beat one mission on the highest difficulty. I having played many Dynasty Warriors games on their highest difficulties, this one scares me. Oh my god, that's so good.
It's been some time since we lost Lord Sun Tzu.
Has it? Nobody's told me how long it's been.
Days, I barely ever had time to catch my breath. I lost the leader I entrusted.
But I have to
with
shut
my
up for a
dream.
second, so.
and I didn't even have time to fall into despair about his death. But the flames of hope still burn within my heart. That dream hasn't completely disappeared yet. Yes, those are my true feelings. I'm a bit inexperienced with this, so you must forgive me. At some point, this dream of mine shifted into one I share with you, with everyone. That being said, if we're to actually realize this dream, we must begin by seeing the facts as they are. And with that, let's move to our topic of discussion today.
Big booty Latinas.
U remains unstable. The work of those serving the kingdom is to reinforce its foundation. But the mountain of threats surrounding it cannot be ignored. Our citizens already have their hands full. Why don't we focus on what's outside our borders? I knew you'd understand. Then let's speak in earnest. More than anyone else, it's Cao Cao we must be wary of. If we don't take proper precautions, this kingdom will eventually be devoured. One plan would be to divide the land in two with Cao Cao and fiercely protect our territory. However, whether we do so through negotiation or by force, the first thing we'll need is allies. Capable ones who are able to contend with Cao Cao. Ah, just as I thought. A friend with keen and discerning insight.
I apologize,
How
guys.
dependable. So, tell me about your
I feel like a
experiences.
refried turd.
I'd like to hear about the great warriors you have faced and befriended. This evening's strategy council meeting has only just begun.
I like Lu Su. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. I like his vibe. He's got a good vibe about him, man. Ling Tong, I'm sorry about your father. I personally know the man who killed him.
Oh, it's you. I'm perfectly fine, before you ask.
Slap him across the face.
Well, I answered anyway, just in case. After what happened to Father, and then letting that bastard Gan Ning get away. Everyone just keeps telling me to rest and mourn, but it's not like I can gain any sense of closure after everything that happened.
So that explains a lot. Why Gan Ning hasn't joined us yet is because Sun Jian is dead. Alright, so it means you won't get a chance to side with Sun Jian until, or Gan Ning until you go for the
What makes
shredding.
it worse is that I could have stopped it had I been stronger.
So, that also said, you're going to have a series of new conversations with people. Dude, it could take forever to get through the ending, dude. Because if you think about it, this conversation with Ling Tong wouldn't be happening. And Lu Su wouldn't be talking about, like, the death of Sun Ce, because Sun Jian's going to be alive. So it's going to be a totally different experience.
If I had your gift for reading the flow of battle, then please, I have to ask before things get any worse. Will you train me? My father respected you. I know you can help me better myself.
Hey. This game will not escape the allegations of being one of the sauciest games I've ever played. One of the sauciest and one of the sussiest games I've ever played. I'll train you until you drop. You'll sleep well afterward. My guy. Why do you guys say there's the most deplorable things to each other? Either I'm the weirdo here, or this game's got some really questionable context. I'll train you until you
No
drop.
preamble, huh? But I was hoping you'd say something like that. I'd love to get started right away, but I need to say one thing before we do. It is truly a great relief that you are here with me now. I've come to rely on you more than I had first thought.
It's the whole
I
kingdom.
hope you'll stay with me. And then perhaps this little fledgling will manage to drag himself out of the mud. Somehow I feel that with you beside me, it isn't so far-fetched that one day I will take flight.
Poetic. Very poetic. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh, you got a mission for me. Let's spar it. Oh, he wants to. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God, dude. And I'm at that point where it's like I'm trying to get stuff out of my chest. I'm trying to get that phlegm out of me. So I have to kind of let myself cough to try and break that shiz up. I took some stuff for it, but Lord knows if it's going to kick in time. Hi, bud.
I guess you would do for an opponent. How's about a one-on-one? Guess I let my guard down.
The enemy officer.
Killing blow. Intent to do. Young man, you didn't stand a chance against me, I'm gonna be honest.
Not bad.
I'm glad you're here. Just give me 3 crappy old coins. Appreciate it. So my bomb-a-ling tongue is grown, so I guarantee if I walk away and come back, he will be standing there waiting for me. I don't know. This is gonna sound super disgusting. I don't know how my throat can feel so dry and so moist at the same time. I hate it. I hate it. It's terrible. Terrible feeling.
I heard Lord Huang Gai raised objections against fighting the Shan Yue. He even had a bit of an argument with Lord Zhou Yu earlier. Why would he ever even think such a thing, let alone say it out loud?
A lot of pretty men in
Who
this game.
knows? In my opinion, there was no reason to give up our chance to kill Huan Zu if we weren't even going to fight this battle on our own land. But Lord Huang Gai has long served the Sun clan. I don't think he would suggest such a thing based on emotion alone.
I really want to believe that, but there are many strange rumors going around about Lord Huang Gai. Some of them even go back to the days of Lord Sun Jian.
Rumors?
Yeah, like the one about how he isn't satisfied serving the House of Sun, or the one about him being with Lord Sun Jian when he passed.
Lord Huqi, you would do well not to speak so carelessly. But if those rumors are really spreading among our ranks, I think it might be worth reporting them to Louis Meng and the others.
Gracious. We're like 30 minutes in the stream, guys. I am suffering.
The people of Wu have spent a long time risking their lives to protect the innocent from Shan Yue's aggression. And after all that, they are suddenly told to treat them as equals. It is only natural that such strange rumors would spread among them.
That may be the case, but it doesn't mean Huang Gai intended to cause harm with his suggestion.
Sorry about that, guys. That was
For my part,
awful.
there is much in Huang Gai's plan regarding the Shanyue that I cannot agree with.
This might be a short
But it
stream
is
today,
not
guys.
prudent for everyone
gonna try to
fawn
tough
over
it
the
through.
opinion of a single man.
But,
Someone must speak out as he did.
that feel
for there to be a
miserable.
proper discussion.
But won't letting these rumors spread among our ranks affect the morale of our soldiers?
I really would
After
like to
all,
finish
we
this
even
first
had to give up our
playthrough.
defeating Huan Zu, only to find ourselves waiting around back in Wu.
Really would like to finish
What are
this
your
first
thoughts
playthrough
on
here this
We are
week.
all finding Lord Huang Gai's idea very difficult to accept.
Any thoughts on the matter? We're all finding Lord Huang Gai's idea is very difficult to accept. I can't deny his
Even
claim.
so, his bond with the Shanyue runs very deep. Possibly much deeper than you could
I mean,
imagine.
Huang Gai's correct in this
They
matter.
have been our enemy on the battlefield. Half measures will not be enough to bring about peace.
We have a duty to offer our Lord our opinions so that he can make better judgments. If you still take issue with Huang Gai's stance, even after taking that into account, go and debate him one-on-one.
Right. I'm sure Lord Suan Chuen himself would prefer an open and honest approach in
Did you
this
just call him
situation.
Swan Xuan? Be your own people.
There's been no end to the arguing, has there? You seem tired out by it as well.
The simple fact is that there are now many more people in Wu. It's inevitable that disagreements will arise. Debating what's right will not provide any answers, because what is right depends entirely upon each individual's beliefs. However, a ruler must possess the ability to unite those ideas about what is right into a single force. This has made things several degrees more difficult for Lord Sun Quan, and for us who assist him, compared to the days of Sun Ce's rule.
I know. I get worried sometimes. Worried that our kingdom might crumble from infighting. I believe in Chuen and every one of you, of course. It's just that we seem to have become so disunited. I wonder, what would Father and Sua have done?
The living cannot speak for the dead. But if one were to imagine what their approach would have been, they might not have done anything, and just watched.
Done nothing?
Sometimes, after a clash of opinions between many different people, a new solution to the problem becomes evident. That was something both Lord Sun Jian and Sun Ce knew well and appreciated. And that is why I don't feel concerned. In fact, Lord Sun Quan's approach may be even better at building a consensus than that of his predecessors. As one of Wu's strategists, it is my duty to believe in him, and also in myself, so that we may devise ways to win any battle.
My brothers have been truly lucky to have had you as their advisor, Zhou. I know it is way past due, but please allow me to thank you.
You give me too much credit, Princess. I'm here because I chose to be by their side.
Good dude. Subjugation of Kwai Ji. Good, I need to get into a fight. No choice but to meet the repeated Shanyue rebellion. So I'm gonna try to keep my talking to a minimum. I'm gonna try going at least 2 hours today, guys. I want to make it at least 2 hours.
Let's begin.
I'm not gonna read through all this. It's just gonna inflame my coughing. So, apologies. We left in charge during your absence. So now you've grown to sphere. Put down the rebellion. I'll mumble it. I don't know. There's that part of me that's like, just end stream. You ain't got the sauce. The other part of me's like, suffer. Especially full cooperation. The Shunyue are spread out over the wide area, not well coordinated, but their forces are large. We must proceed with caution. Let's defend our main camp, take enemy strongholds. I agree. We should be forcing to subdue the Shunyue. We should be exploring other methods. Lord Huangai, while I appreciate the optimism, you have something in mind.
Right.
Yes, I'll deal with the Shunyue, but in my own way. I see. Then I shall trust your judgment. Show you. Appreciate if you could do the same. Sooner or later, Wu and the Shunyue must find a way to coexist. Stood my word. What kind of kingdom is Wu to become? What kind of ruler will I be? That makes that question is now. Como Huangai. Two of the punchy boys.
One guy, heading out.
Don't let me down now. There's still so much unrest in these lands. We cannot avert our eyes from the truth. We must also quell the rebellion. If we want to discover what kind of kingdom we should become.
All my might. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
An expeditious advance is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! We march at once!
Yes!
No matter how many times they knock us down, we will always rise again! For this very land is our foundation!
Kingdom cannot exist if we fail to win hearts of Shunyue. Unification of the land cannot be achieved by force alone. People of Shunyue, lay down your weapon. There will be no more bloodshed between us. Huangai, assure you that all your basic needs shall be met. The leader of Wu has also agreed to this arrangement. So, please.
And lower your head before us? You're as noble as you say, Lord Huangai is ours. We will hear your offer.
Some of them are still willing to listen to reason. I'll do everything I can to reach them.
Cruising to victory.
Wait, is there an enemy officer here? I just kind of charged into him.
It takes a true general to turn things around in a tight spot.
Alright, so it's all the named guys. I gotta...
Has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Should think you were an officer. Standards have surely fallen.
It looks like there's about to be a lot of conflict here in my position. Hey now, gentlemen. That's not what we're doing. That's not what we're doing. You get back here.
The garrison seems to be drawing enemies towards us. We can pick them off. Believe the advance.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
Enemy forces are advancing on our position from the south.
I suppose we should consider ourselves lucky that we saw them coming. Very well. Prepare an ambush to strike them just as they arrive.
We're not giving up. Not here. We'll keep going.
Are you already, like, getting your stuff kicked in, bro?
officer
I have
has
defeated
been
the enemy
defeated.
officer.
Let's go. We made it. Now it's our turn to join the fray.
March forward!
An ambush here? Still, I cannot allow myself to be distracted from my task.
I will be the light that guides you all. Always at the vanguard. Always striving to be the strongest.
Watch the master at work.
So you're the Lord Huang Gai I've been hearing about.
Honorable chieftain of the proud mountain people, heed my plea. Wish to put an end to the war between your people and Ul. This is the extent of my influence. I haven't gained the trust of the other chieftains yet.
So, Lord Huang Gai has convinced the Shen soldiers to leave. He has truly won their hearts. But his actions were reckless. I'll have to remind him to be more careful later.
All my might.
The enemy officer
Am I getting
has been
cornered?
defeated.
Seriously? Where did I go wrong?
I think
Things don't look too good.
we're gonna head up to that rightmost battlefield.
Our efforts weren't
Never mind.
enough.
We are literally two enemy officers here.
More intense than I anticipated. Too weak to fight without complaint.
Stone Strike Blast,
The
nasty.
enemy officer has been defeated.
We cannot go on then. I leave the rest in your hands.
Our strength is not enough.
Yeah, I gotta get to that rightmost battlefield. It's
The enemy
collapsing,
officer
literally right now.
defeated.
Damn it all.
Can't rescue one of these idiots.
The officer, there is little to worry about with your presence here.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah, one go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Hit her double.
Now is the time to strike.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been
Oh
defeated.
no.
Your strength is unmatched. And
The enemy officer
of a true warrior
has been
of the
defeated.
Three Kingdoms.
Hey, yo, it's about to get bad.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Gonna flank up here.
Challenge you to battle.
That's not at all what I wanted. Hope this will hit them. I think I did see it too far back. I like how they pretty much just destroyed me in like 3 hits. What am I attacking? If I'm being dreadfully honest, I have no idea what I was swinging at. I was locked onto him.
This is tough.
But they won't take me down
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
First is fucking so many swords. I'm going to pick that. Cool, let's level up another horse. So second slower into the loss. He's been fighting the same jackass for a while now in our main camp. Like no courage. How does our ruler not have like high courage?
Insufficient for a comeback.
You know what I mean? Further proving that the game is literally against you. It's to the highest degree. And I mean that to the highest.
This is bad. Someone better get here fast, quick.
I've scarcely played video games with such bad AI, dude. It's like, it's at this point, it's like, it.
Our hard work has borne fruit. We've got the upper hand now. Watch the master at work.
Nope. Joe, you lost to a guy that was 3/4 of the way dead. Oh no, there's a lot of new guys down there. Pretty much the rest of the fight is just going to be ridiculous here.
I'm falling back.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Yeah, it's just these fights. If she died, like, all right, sunshine. I hope the fights are more interesting than the true ending.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Dog piles, man. They're doing a lot of damage, but it doesn't break his armor.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
With all my might. Now's the time.
Clears out. Like, are they just continuously spitting out enemy officers? At this rate, like, I'm never gonna be able to.
Sorry. I don't know if I can keep going.
Like, I'm never gonna be able to break out. So, like, Huang Gai never would have made it off the left side of the map, to be honest. If he was by himself, if I left him to just his devices, he never would have made it
This is our
anywhere.
chance to cut through their ranks. Forward march.
What? It's just you! It's me and you, dumbass! We are literally the only two guys, well, Huang Gai's with me. Let's cut through their ranks! My guy, you're the only one left! It's a bad time to perform a charge when there's nobody left to do the charge.
The enemy officer has been defeated. officer has been defeated.
More reinforcements, eh?
Watch the master at work.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this.
All my might.
Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take
We're almost up to 2,000, guys. I don't think I've gotten this close. 2,000 KOs in any.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So, Sun Xuan, where you going, bud? I gotta follow you. Get him, boys! What happens when you get like, do you get a bonus for every 1,000 you destroy? Like,
Watch the master at work.
All my might.
Failure.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
he's gonna turn around and go fight the guy behind us. Yep, there's 2,000.
I've proved I'm a true warrior for 3 kingdoms.
One of the lamest voice lines ever.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We'll back up his royal stupidness. Hopefully I can get through these guys before another freaking thing of reinforcement shows up. This fight is just not... None of these fights are particularly well set up, to be honest. Why are you struggling? Who are you I'm fighting and killing everybody! I'm fourth, bro. I think this game encapsulates what Dynasty Warriors is supposed to be, but like it is done a very poor job of showing like, oh, these guys are like great warriors and they lose to like rabble every single time. Like the beginning of the game really sets a really bad bar. Because like you're in battles and like it feels like the AIs can actually defend themselves, and then all of a sudden
has been defeated.
Do not perish in vain. Flee now. Leave the rest of this battle to me.
Hey, you notice that Sun Xuan is gone?
It's become foggy here. March cautiously, everyone.
The loss of Sunsa has not deterred you from your quest to rule by force. So be it. I will eliminate another leader of Wu.
Let's go.
I've lost sight of the others. This fog is very strange. No good can come of this.
Fog. It's been a harbinger of misfortune throughout the Sun family's history. We need to do something.
There you are, Zuluan. You're hell-bent on standing in my way, aren't you?
Yeah.
Then, better ready yourself. Best be prepared to fight. This is our destiny as guardians of peace. You thought Sunsa would rise to greatness. Now he is dead. So why do you continue to fight for Wu? Are you merely clinging to the strongest leader you can? Trading your free will for the right to oppress the weak? Is that the path you have chosen? You are no different than the vermin who destroyed our home. The anguish and despair of that day has been burned into my mind. The suffering, the agony, the chaos. It has revealed to me my new path. Guardians of peace must oppose those in power. Even the so-called heroes of the age. Both the Han and the Kingdom of Wu are our enemies. That is the path you have chosen. You remember nothing. I will not allow you to stand in my way.
I think I'm defeating him here.
This won't last. Why don't you remember? How can you? Do you mean to kill me, Zuluan? It would be a fitting end. But first, there's one thing I never could understand. After this, I will ask nothing more. So tell me, with the little conqueror slain, Wu has lost all of its heroes. Those left are no longer capable of heroism. They simply wield their strength as their lord commands. In spite of this, you follow the path of Wu. For what, and for whom, do you fight?
The princess.
So you believe that Sun Quan can unite the world in peace? Do you really think he has what it takes to achieve such a feat? We've always lived as dogs on the leash of tyranny, forced to partake in slaughter after slaughter for what is said to be some great cause.
Like the dudes just standing in the background, just hanging out, like ignoring the conversation. They're like, nah, he's dropping. I don't know what you're talking about.
The screams of those who fell at our hands. The grief of the villagers. Surely even you have heard the pain we left in our wake. And yet, you still shamelessly cling to the powers that bind you. I have nothing left to say to you. Hurry up and kill me.
No, do not kill him.
Sun Quan.
It's just as you say. There are no heroes in Wu. I'll never be anywhere near as great as my father and brother. And on my own, I'd be lucky to be able to protect myself, let alone bring prosperity to an entire kingdom under my rule. However, I am not alone. I'm surrounded by people of wisdom and bravery, and I know that together, we can accomplish anything. This might seem like a ploy to win you over, but all who reside in our kingdom support each other as a family. And together, we will be a force for good, bringing peace to our world. That is my dream for the future of Wu.
You dare say such things after how brutally you crushed the Shan Yue. You are arrogant beyond redemption.
Yes, I suspected you might say as much.
Whack him in the
Bai
pee-pee.
Luan, was it? Just watch and you'll see.
He's just gonna keep coming back, bro.
Will make every last member of the Shan Yue, and even you, into heroes who fight for peace.
This man killed your brother. You're just like, yeah. Deflect incoming attacks while in stance. Oh, that's so good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Tech strength. Oh, my brother calls me, knows I'm streaming. I need this one really bad to increase the healing that meat buns do. Right now it takes 2 of them just to put my health back into a decent state, so. So that was fun.
You've allowed me into your leader's tent without restraints? What are you thinking? Hurry up and kill us. You needn't spare anyone. I would rather even our children be put to death than raised under the oppression of Wu.
Oppression? I do not intend to oppress anybody.
Even if that is true, you have defeated us and are trying to control us through force. That is a fact. There can be no lasting peace between your people and mine. We are too different to coexist in the same territory.
According to who? Is that meant to be self-evident? Or do you claim it based on historical precedent? Either way, that goes against my wishes.
Your wishes?
What I wish for is a kingdom where all those who live in Jiangdong respect and help one another. I do not intend to force anything upon the Shan Yue, so long as you do not point your blades at us. In fact, I want to learn from your wisdom. We do not know how to survive in the wilderness as you do.
How self-centered. You can speak of ideals all you like, but there are many whose anger will not be placated.
I am willing to bear the brunt of all their discontent. For all my other failings as a leader, I can at least do that. Let's end this strife between the Shan Yue and Wu. Starting today, we shall be one, living alongside and helping one another.
You know, you could have had this conversation before, you know, we put so many of them to the sword.
Your desire for peace appears to be genuine.
It is. And you should know that once I form an agreement, I ensure it is honored. There will be no chance to withdraw.
Not so weak-willed after all. Now, you have me curious about this Wu you dream of. But if you ever make another attempt to oppress us...
I am aware. I will do everything I can to maintain your trust.
He's like, I'll let you sleep with my sister. And you're like, wait, whoa, it's my wife, bud. Sorry.
In striving for peace, anyone from a lord to a peasant may be called a hero. He has forged alliances not only with his clan's bitter foes of old, the Shan Yue, but even with me. It's impressive, I admit. That's Sun Quan. He's an interesting man. More capable than I thought he might be, at least. I am not yet convinced, but I admit that I have taken a keen interest in him. When you decided to place your faith in the hero of the Sun clan, I thought for sure you were mistaken. But in spite of everything you forgot, I suppose your memories of Juha were enough to guide you down the right path.
I mean, you're the one who lost your path.
Don't be ridiculous. Have you forgotten who killed your chosen hero? Zuluan, you must use your unique skills to help your lord and save all those who are suffering amidst the chaos. If Sun Quan ever errs in his ways, correct them. If you fail to do so, I shall do my duty as a guardian of peace and punish you both.
Well, I'm stronger than you, so it's not gonna happen.
I
appreciate it.
will not walk alongside you. After all, is it not the role of a guardian of peace to keep watch over the powerful from the shadows and ensure that they do not go astray?
Those who have been long divided must unite, while those who have been long united must diverge. Thus has it always been for empires and their people alike. Guardian of peace, the time has come to part ways.
Oh good, the ghost is gonna leave me alone.
One will champion heroes, striving to bring peace to the world. The other will lurk in the shadows, keeping the heroes true to their path. That is the new way of the Guardians of Peace. And thus shall our purpose be fulfilled. This is the last time I appear before you.
Thank goodness. Goodbye.
Yes. Farewell. Zuluan, you must go now. Let your eyes guide you along your true path and carry all that has been entrusted to you.
Okay, why did it deploy me back here? It's not like letters or anything. Ooh, County.
I hear many of the Shan Yue have surrendered to Wu, and it appears things have remained peaceful.
Surprising, given how deep their animosity was. Is this a testament to Lord Sun Quan's skills, or...
He only agreed to peace because, in a fit of temper, I suggested I'd have no part in a war against them.
You call that a fit? But looking back on Lord Sun Quan's words, I feel that this may have been the right choice.
You literally were saying it was the wrong choice.
Hold on, there's one thing I need to say before we end the conversation. Huang Gai, don't you think you've been stealing all the attention lately?
That may be so, but it seems that this time I've stood out in a negative way. My words and actions have created a rift in the kingdom, and I must accept responsibility for that. Even so, I don't intend to stop voicing my opinions, because that type of open discussion is what we should strive to achieve in Wu. If for some reason my voice is ever silenced, then...
Hey, stop with that nonsense, Huang Gai. Remember, what must you do above all else? Lord Sun Quan has entrusted you with governing Shan Yue. That's a major task you ought to focus on.
Right. Stop being so gloomy about everything.
or you'll make Joe Yu irritable again. Although, I suppose I can't talk. I've been pretty negative myself.
You're right. I have duties I ought to be focusing on before anything else.
Looks like Lord Joe Yu's busier than ever.
All right.
I sure hope he's not tiring himself out.
Defenses, Yang. Sick. Let's actually... Let's throw my weapons here. Dang. Oh. Oh. Now I'm gonna switch over to fangs. Stuff. Silly. A ton of spears here, dude. Cool. I'm going to take a brief bathroom break, and we will be back to it here in just a second, guys. Wham.
We'll get to see Lord Sun Tzu again.
Alright. Defense of Yang Province. Choyu. There is ne'er-do-wells back here. Ooh, 3 more cards. And how long to beat website. I keep checking it every couple of days. Just because the time to beat for this game has went up from 16 hours to 20 hours for a basic play. And it just makes me laugh.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I didn't expect one playthrough this game to take so long.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Here I go.
Here I go. Hey, bud, guess what? You're gonna be the first victim of this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Victim was the correct word. That was brutal. Yet again, we just defeated the Shan Yue and made peace with them, so this whole battle doesn't make any sense.
Begin the advance. All units, march. Begin the advance. Company. Turn the table. Take this.
Done very well. Believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Alright.
The enemy officer.
Literally, like, no health left, bro. Let's go. Lay down. I need to hit you guys with my super attack. I need you guys to bunch up.
The enemy officer.
That is so powerful, dude.
Impressive. The enemy officer. There's a lot I can learn from you. Let's go. We must walk set. Onward, everyone. The enemy officer has been defeated. The path we must walk set. Onward, everyone. Start the advance. I see it. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Head back.
The resistance is futile. I see it.
No matter how you slice it.
Did you just die?
Amazing.
My God, dude.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I shall put an end to you with my intellect.
Are your fists named Intellect?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Fall back. Your strength has no bounds.
Keep honing your skill. Amazing.
Don't run. Don't run. See your loser.
The enemy officer has
Don't.
been defeated. Let's go.
There we go.
Take this. The path we must walk is set.
There we go. Onward. Everyone.
See it.
Start the advance. Advance.
Stay close to me. Now. Begin advancing.
Wow, Lu Meng can speak now. Oh no, Lu Meng. Or Louis Meng is it.
There we go.
Tables turned.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Write the name you've made for yourself.
The enemy officer.
I know you've earned every bit of it, of course.
You Ling Tong have earned none of it.
You've come at the right time.
I got you, bro.
Nice try.
Nah. You know what, man? You're failure.
Infested.
Let me help you out.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Begin the advance.
Try this on for size.
Yeah. Alright.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Oh, wow. Get your... Hey, bud, guess what? Is that about obliterating me? It pretty much takes all of my bravery, but that attack hits so incredibly hard. I'm gonna go crush their leader now. We've had enough of this battle. We've had enough of these guys.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me.
An unprepared charge into enemy ranks will be the end of you.
Gotcha.
Oh, guess what? I can fire off indiscriminately right now. Of course, he goes into rage right when I'm about to finish him.
Done very well. It's good to know I can count on you.
Got this. Looking rough.
That's so strong, dude.
Let's end this. Infested.
Are we done?
The enemy
I
officer
shall return after
been
reviewing
defeated.
my strategy.
Let's go.
Okay. Apparently we're not done yet. Apparently they're still going. Taking down their leader did not stop.
That's an officer? You must be kidding.
Nah.
An open. Tables turn. Take this. Take this.
Oh my God. Striking execution. My eyes.
The enemy officer
Fixated
has
on
been
you in
defeated.
battle. This officer.
Oh wow, they're actually doing something in the other field. Chi, you're gonna definitely not.
Prepare for pain. Turn the table. Take this. I see it.
Prepare for what? Sorry, I couldn't hear you with the sound of it kicking your ass.
I leave the rest up to you.
So annoying.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
So yet again, I'm also just further curious as if there's a higher tier than 6. No.
Tables
March forward. I see it.
Hey bud, guess what?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Yeah, none of you are getting up that. None of you.
Let's go.
This man's downhill. This man's about to experience a downhill cavalry. Oh, he's uphill.
Time to end this. You've come to my aid? I can think of no ally more reassuring than you.
Well, he's still getting cavalry charged. And they are going to completely and utterly miss.
Prepare for pain. I see it.
Bring him down.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Those gleaming fangs I just picked up were stronger than the ones I'm currently using. These are like a plus 26. So, dang, almost had it. It's a 7. Okay, my horse. Peter. The horse is here. Hey, look. Reduced incoming arrow damage. Order to march. Orders your guards to move to a specific area. The guards will continue marching until they receive an order to return. That doesn't sound very good. That does not sound very good. Encirclement. Encirclement's kind of tight. I might keep that. There's still 4 more I can learn, which is pretty cool. Let's go over all my weapons. The spear is nuts, by the way. Should you get your same? Nah. Yeah. Those are plus 30 gauntlets. Don't equip them, you turd. That's a plus 29, so that's plus 5 higher. That basilisk staff is way better. I need to stop bloody equipping stuff. Yeah, the Twin Tiger Blast is insane. That is... It costs a lot. It is worth it. That was straight up, like, one-shotting dudes. So if anybody was curious whether the really high, the higher the cost, it's
just how
worth
handsome is this officer?
Show you.
Now that Jiangdong is at last peaceful, our next military objective will be...
To defeat Huan Zu once and for all? Surely? I doubt anyone would disagree.
I hope you're not saying that because of your personal vendetta.
Partially.
Ling Tong wanting to avenge his father is no different than how all of us wish to take revenge for Lord Sun Jian. If such objectives remain unfulfilled, the morale of our troops will suffer.
I'm also in favor of going to war with Huang Zu. It's high time we settled things.
Likewise. I should very much like to see him slain. However, as the leader of Wu, I must weigh up the benefits and drawbacks of that decision. I do not think we should rush into a war with him, unless we stand to benefit in a significant way.
If that's your concern, then you needn't fret, as his territory is in Qing province. It has immense strategic value. Cao Cao has conquered Hubei after defeating Yuan Shao at Guandu, and is now looking to expand south, starting with Qing.
There are also signs that he had a hand in the rebellion in Lujiang. The threat he poses is becoming more and more immediate. The proposal makes military sense. We'd be removing a threat, solidifying our foundations, and positioning ourselves to be ready for war.
Indeed, Lord Zhou Yu, always taking the words out of my mouth.
Hands are real beat up.
We should take Xiakou, then conquer Qing, and finally invade Bashu, to control the entirety of the southern half of the realm.
Lord Lu Su, did you really just say what I think you did?
Tell me, why would we do all of that?
It would be a means of protecting the people of Wu from Cao Cao. Cao Cao controls virtually the whole of the north, but if we take all of the south, he'll become unable to move against us.
A daring plan, to say the least. That path could lead to our lord controlling the entire realm.
Me? Controlling the realm?
You are very much capable of such a thing, my lord. Each and every one of us believes that.
Well.
So I have your trust. Then our next objective shall be Xiakou in Jing province. We will bring down Huang Zu and avenge my father.
You know, look at everybody cheer, like, you know, to add some weight, some gravitas to that moment.
We'll get to see Lord.
Fine. Final battle at Jiakou. Wait. Really? We have the potential to wrap this up.
The honorable warrior is still with us.
Friday?
I couldn't ask for a better officer.
There's still old coins on the map I found here? No, y'all playing, bro.
Do you think this deployment is daring? The bow maiden, Lady Sun Sheng Xian, is in this fight.
The hated Huang Zu once more in the fated fight. Now without Bilawan hunting my people, certainly makes me feel better.
Things have escalated quickly. In truth, I thought ruling the realm might one day be our aim. But now that I've heard those words from the others, The sheer weight of that idea is mind-boggling. I thought I was, but I suppose I'm actually quite the coward. The very thought of ruling the realm gives me pause. But at the same time, I know that I must pull myself together if I'm to rally the others. Everyone is excited about taking down Huangzu at the prospect of conquest and revenge. However, it seems evident to me that I am perhaps the one who most desperately wishes to see him dead.
Good.
When I avenge our father, which is something even my brother could not do, I may finally be able to see myself as their equal.
I mean, I'm the one that's gonna get the killing blow, but sure.
Then, I will be able to consider even greater ambitions, without fear or hesitation. When Sa died, I realized that I'm the selfish kind of man, at heart. I want to share in the sadness, the anger, the passion felt by the others. Yet, I always end up choosing the most logical or convenient path for me. But in this upcoming battle, I will defeat Huangzu, no matter what. Then, I will be able to move forward as the leader of Wu. I will be relying on your skills out there.
Some of the worst localization still. It's so hard for me to look bad.
Let's begin.
Great. China we dealt with, we have achieved a measure of peace within Wu. We therefore recommence our attack against our mortal enemy.
Now then.
Our target is Huangzu. He has escaped our wrath time and time again. This time we shall slay him. Lay him. Oh yeah, baby. Our expeditionary force is once again led by Lord Sun Quan. No matter what happens, he must live to bring our shared desires to fruition. Both armies' formations are oddly same as they were last time, but this time we experience fighting in their territory. We've already established there might be some traps. It is also unlikely that our forces will suffer any debilitating surprise attacks. If we charge right into these dangerous positions, the enemy will think we have fallen into their trap and let their guard down. Anyone among them would be wary of, I'd say it's Gan Ning.
Yes.
Leave it to me, even if it cost me my life, I would see to it that he is slain. Ling Tong, I will not stop you from revenging your father, but I want you to come back alive. Ling Tong's quest for vengeance puts him in great danger. That makes it all the more important to keep it a close eye on Gan Ning. This will be your task. Watch Gan Ning carefully and be ready to intervene to prevent the worst from happening. Understood. Sure, willing to take on such a task with so little guidance. We're all going into this with different feelings in our hearts, but if we work together, I'm sure everyone will be satisfied with the result. Now, let's end this once and for all. The fate of Wu is in your hands. Honestly, I'm gonna go alone. I don't want to bring anybody with me. Honestly. I want all the allied officers on the field not tied up with me. I don't need their help. You know what I mean?
Don't let me down now.
I can handle this on my own. I'm a big boy. That being said, I don't like my position. I'm gonna alter my course here.
We'll decide the future of our kingdom.
Oh, I think I might.
There's no reason for us to fear Huangzu now. Shall capture the enemy's bases one by one.
I want to head up north, and I want to shut down that base all the way up north. You know what I mean?
Ling Tong, avenge your father. Do not be reckless.
I know, Lord Ling Tong. I will take down Gan Ning. Calmly, with certainty.
No, he's here to beat the tar out of you. We have to save you.
The enemy officer.
An expedition to Paris is essential to our cause. Onward, everyone! March at once!
This territory is ours. Wow, somebody even lazier than I am.
Okay,
is I'm just gonna ride in here hard and hot and heavy.
Turn the table.
Oh, you cheeky bastard.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been
Meet their advance in at least one position. A brave general. Hey, bud, guess what? I have something for you to check out.
Proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
Does not matter how many times you attack. We will send you running right back home.
Can't believe this.
And I'm actually going to do something I don't think I've ever done. And that is switch my weapon in the middle of fighting. We just got the Gleaming Fangs up. I'm going to switch over to the Sky Splitter. Alright, it looks like those guys are pushing down from up north. I'm going to fall back. But I'm going to meet them.
Enemy officer, but they used to.
Take this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So nice of you guys to just stand there. And fight me one-on-one.
The enemy officer
Giving me exactly what I want.
Wow, somebody even lazier than I am.
Keep moving forward, just like we planned. We will set off their trap and get them to lower their guard.
The enemy officer.
Okay. Go ahead. Oh, we'll take this base up. Everyone seems to be doing fine for now. Which means I should be able to fall back here and take this. I just don't like this base being...
The enemy officer.
I will slay as many officers as necessary to fulfill my duty.
This territory is ours.
The path we must walk is set. Onward, everyone! Start the advance!
My horse is now almost nearly as fast as my first horse, Chestnut. Alright, I'm going to start at J, and then I'm going to slide right across the middle of the battlefield, and I'm going to pause her.
Let's give it to them!
Get him. I hate it when they're like that low on health. It's like you could just giving it to me.
Take this. Infested. The enemy officer
Where'd the other one go?
defeated.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's the heal. Oh, come on, dude. Lame as almost at our limits. Joe Tai. same.
Begin the defeated. Let's go. Go. Take the fight to them. Stop their advance.
Keep calm.
What's up, homie?
It's not much of a trap if we know it's coming.
All right.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
One more. Glory of Ooh.
I feel like they'll need my help on the south. So I'll help break through that here quickly.
Take this. Turn the table.
Get down, bro. Get down.
The enemy officer was not enough. Has been defeated.
The path we must walk is set. Onward!
Are you guys straight here? Do you guys need my help still? I will help deal with this guy. I've left officers nearly dead before, and they still struggle fighting.
I challenge you to battle. Prepare yourself.
Alright.
The enemy officer.
I gotta leave. You guys are straight without me, right?
Thank you for your help. I will repay this debt.
And what we're gonna do is a downhill cavalry charge, like I want to do that one time. Yet again, that still was not considered a huge success. I've only managed to do that once. I think that whole mechanic is just really bad. Well, if you're a higher point of elevation, you get a super success on your abilities. It's like this sucks. It's not, what I would consider it.
Pushing to the end. The enemy's main hold is right in front of us.
There we go.
Now, advance!
Send out the ship. We're going after Swan Twin.
Looks like it's finally our time to shine.
Let's go.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good.
Proper strategy is the quickest way to victory.
Oh, you guys still got an enemy officer
Wait
back
here.
here. I'm gonna pop in here.
We need to make sure it's safe.
Yep. I know. I'm watching it, game.
Take this.
Taken the bait.
Go and eradicate them.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Push them back. Let's go.
I'm just gonna just start riding from God Ning's position. That's exactly where I want to be.
Here comes our prey. Archers, slay them all!
Just as Lord Zhou said. All of you, stay calm.
On me, we have the perfect use for a group like yourself. Tear into the enemy forces and get to Swan Chuen.
What a pompous little... Forget it. I'll do my job.
Where you at, buddy?
Simple as that.
Advance.
Hi!
There he is at last. He is mine. Advance now.
You gotta be faster than me, bud.
So Ling Tong has gone after Gan Ning. I also move. We'll take an enemy ship and enter into their stronghold.
I think there's a weaker, there's a weaker guy over here.
You're coming after this ship, are you?
So, what I'm gonna do,
Face
whoops, is hit the wrong button.
Just weren't strong enough.
All right, come with me. We're going to lay waste to the enemy's stronghold.
I'm like in the middle of a fight with another guy, but it will not let me stop looking at God Ning.
The enemy was one step ahead.
The enemy has been wiped out. It's time to take the fight to Huangsu once more. We are going to stop here to observe our enemies.
Guys, I'll be back to join y'all in a second.
Been defeated. Their ship is now ours. Prepare to set sail.
Time to get excited.
That is just horse shit how much damage that does, dude.
Assault on their stronghold. Gather here.
And then he just goes into rage again. It is unbearably annoying.
So, it's you. I should have expected this. Needless to say, no holding back. No regrets or grudges when this is over.
Prepare yourself, Gan Ning.
And then he goes right into rage again, dude.
Will have my revenge.
And then because he hasn't finished doing his little thing. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah.
The son of that officer.
No.
So you want revenge? Well, I'm not just going to hand myself over to you on a platter.
Oh my god, that's so annoying, dude. That is not a fun mechanic to fight against. Under what world does having an enemy continuously become invulnerable is just not fun? And then, oh hey, he can pretty much one-shot you. Yeah, you guys are gonna have to do that. Do that without me.
We will be able to avenge our former lord. For us of the old guard, nothing could be more satisfying.
It does not lessen.
And then, cool, he's dead.
Still,
Finally.
They'll allow us some closure of sorts if they can hunt him down.
It is high time we brought this to a conclusion. Once we do, our kingdom can finally look forward to the future.
Looks like I got a bit carried away. Time to retreat.
Yep.
Damn it. We weren't able to get Gan Ning. No matter. First things first. We
Yeah,
must
because they just
finish
run
this
away. That's
battle.
how. That's yeah.
Advance now.
How a man who had just got defeated
fought off the enemy's offensive.
You know.
Let us advance as well.
Forward march!
Defeat 2 enemy officers.
How have the enemy gotten this far? We must stop their attack here! Begin the advance!
Oh, cool. I just got my cavalry charge back.
Prepare for battle. Chop, chop. Let's show them what we can do. We will not run.
We will not run, says there's like a dude bolting away from me.
Your strength is unmatched and worthy of a true warrior of the 3 kingdoms. The enemy officer has been defeated. This is how you do it. There we go. Take this.
Guess what?
Watch the master at work.
How much longer can I remain loyal to Huang Zu? I wonder what Ganin thinks of us.
Really? Really? Destroy 2 chariots. This is a mess. Need another chariot to come near me. I don't know where the chariots are at this point. I literally cannot keep track of anything going on. I'm just gonna so into that massive crowd of enemies.
This is a ferocious tune indeed.
Oh my gosh. There's a chariot over there. I need to go for it. No, you guys are fine. I'm trying to help, but I don't know where it is. I can't. Oh my gosh. Hey guys. I found you. I'm here now.
I was actually getting a little anxious.
This is...
Just be entertained. The enemy officer has been defeated. So we arrived to solve my
I gotta... Dude, I have to get to that chair. Thanks for launching me this way, guys.
Interesting bout.
Oh, God, Ning's back? Where's he at?
Is mine.
I admit, I'm impressed by the force and cunning of your naval assault. I will pursue will not be hunted so easily.
The enemy officer has been defeated. So even the chief himself is ready for
I lost track of him. What's going What is going on? Oh my God! Can one of my guys do something?
Races with anticipation. It's time to show our solidarity.
Alright, God dang.
Ready yourselves at once. Let's do this.
Perfect. This will be significantly easier to defeat you.
Take this.
You're 10 times easier.
Nothing more to say. Whatever happens now, it's up to you.
Another one falls behind me.
do it. I am thankful to have such trustworthy friends. Together, no one can stop us. All my might.
There we go. Stop it. How many officers are left on the field?
Things have taken a turn for the worse. I must think of something quickly.
We'll go and attack the enemy from behind.
The enemy off to my aid? I can think of no ally more reassuring than you.
There we go. There's an enemy officer behind me. Who's like?
I see our bonds are as strong as they can be.
There is little to worry about with your presence.
And his courage is broken.
Just thinking has been defeated, and now come to help.
You knew just when to come to my aid. I was never worried that you wouldn't. Not the least.
I can't believe this.
If this ends this campaign, I'd be really, like, eat. That was a cool fight, and the AIs actually did something.
Perhaps this was inevitable.
We finally did it. We've defeated our nemesis. Shout out in triumph, as fiercely as roaring tigers!
Additional extends the window of time for pressing Y during wheel recovery. That's actually really sick. I actually almost got the pout out of 7 too in the same fight. There's the Shark Fang Fury. Yeah, Plum Flurry. So what do I get? Dealing damage by dashing or other means while charging an attack will shorten that attack's charge time. That's super good. Unlocks a new skill panel. There's another skill panel. Horse. Oh my god. Is that Aero Defense again? I hate you, game. I hate you so much. And that ends with Rage Restored. Restores health every time you land an attack while in rage mode. That's sick. Prolonged range. Slows Musu gauge rating by 5% while in rage mode. Pretty good. Both pretty good. Should be able to grab. I like how there's just 2 empty spaces here. That's super cool. That's super cool. No other tree has just empty spaces like that. This one gets 2 empty spaces. That's wicked. Excuse me, guys.
It's over, isn't it?
Yes. We have finally avenged our father.
You're welcome.
And thanks to all of you, I've now accomplished something that even my brother could not do.
Yeah, I can't wait to, like, save your father from dying so I never have to deal with you again.
Brother, there's something I've been thinking. You ought to believe in yourself more. I'm not sure anyone other than you could have succeeded in defeating Huangzu.
I'm not so sure. But I'd like to believe you're right. Whatever the case may be, we shall no longer be haunted by our father's death. We can move forward as a kingdom. Let us continue to pursue our path to a safer and more prosperous nation.
Right, we have a lot to live up to. We mustn't forget, even for a moment, our pride as members of the Sworn clan.
Or is that just in Chapter 5? Because I think we still have to fight Cao Cao.
We will lay down our arms and surrender. None of us wish to give our lives for Huanzu.
Quite the rationalist.
My service to him was bought with coin. I'm not so dutiful as to die for such a man.
Gan Ning, what about you?
I mean, I'd rather live, but...
Good. That makes things simpler. And even if you did give yourself up, I wouldn't have accepted your surrender.
I'm not surprised. I've got nothing to say as long as you take Su Fei in. So go on. Take your revenge. We all know that when you go into battle, there'll be hatred on both sides. And when the dust settles, the loser rarely forgives the victor. That's why I won't beg for my life, nor will I apologize for killing your father.
Well, that is a rational outlook. My lord, executing someone as formidable as Gan Ning would be a waste. He would surely prove himself extremely valuable to our kingdom.
Wait a minute, Lord Zhou Yu. You cannot be serious.
I am sorry, Ling Tong. But I was thinking the same thing.
And then, as ferocious as he is, he will not fight even remotely half as hard, or be as powerful.
You have taken your revenge by defeating Huanzu. But I still haven't avenged my own father.
I know. I know how bitter and miserable you feel. But for now, I want you to direct that hatred at me instead.
Take it out on me.
I cannot bring
in the
myself
bedroom.
to have him executed after seeing his strength firsthand. I know it may be hard to stomach, but for Wu to make progress, we must gather as many soldiers as we can, and even let go of our grudges if need be.
I avenged my father, but you'll never get a chance to avenge yours, so suck it, kid.
That is why we made peace with the Shan the way we did.
After annihilating them.
And you are wise. You must know this already.
But Lord Sun Quan,
You don't possess an entire kingdom, boy.
Ling Tong, wait!
Are you sure? I would be like kindling in Wu. One wrong step, and I'll end up burning the whole place down.
If you are kindling, then we just need to find the right use for you. We need men with experience in naval combat, and you certainly have that.
He's a pirate.
Oh, and what for?
The major warlords in the realm are preparing to fight over Jing province. Myself included.
Wu slew its nemesis and solidified the unity of its ranks. The eyes of its young leader shone upon the bright future of his kingdom, but a threat was approaching from the north. Cao Cao.
Bringing Lord Ling Cao's killer into the fold, and then asking Ling Tong to fight alongside him. That is rather cruel.
I mean, yeah.
I suppose there's no way I can keep my distance from him now. While I understand his resentment toward me, he acts so aggressively, I can't help but wonder if he still intends to kill me. And since I prefer to avoid injury or death, I was hoping I could ask you for some advice.
Sorry to say, the only help I can give is handling the aftermath of your fights. In the end, the two of you are going to have to resolve things on your own.
I think that's my job. I'm going to get in the middle of it.
Ling Tong may be young, but he has a sense of how things ought to be. And he knows full well that Wu needs you. The only question is whether he can make his heart obey his mind.
Ooh. So what? I need to appeal to his emotions somehow? I wouldn't really have a clue how to go about that. I'm telling you, we need to get this sorted out, or one of us is going to end up out of action for good.
If you're going to clash with one another, why not choose a way that won't put your lives at risk? Like a game of Go.
Me? Play Go?
Ling Tong's quite the master at that game. You won't have a chance unless you practice a lot.
I'd never be able to beat him.
Well, that's too bad. Whatever you do, you're going to have to prove in earnest and through action that you're someone worthy of his trust. Anyway, look after him, will you? You're much more battle-hardened than he is.
I suppose I'll have to. I'll just have to be careful not to aggravate him, though.
Took a long time to get you into the fold, my good man. No new letters. No new clothing. And we're right back out. There was no reason to send me back here at all. Honestly, I don't know why
Looks like Lord Zhou Yu's busier than ever.
Oh, boy.
I sure hope he's not tiring himself out.
Oh, boy. Oh, we just opened up a whole new kettle of fish. Oh, boy. Okay, let's take a look at my weapons. That's a plus 30. Still got my plus 26. Rockin', plus 30 gauntlets. Strong attack strength. I like these ones better. Excuse me. Gosh, guys, I'm sorry. Bloody falling apart over here, man. That's a 29 Cobalt Storm. Let's offload some of this juice. It's 209,000. Now there's something available in the logic, so that's weird. Now there's letter. Let me hear what is on your mind. Allow me a clandestine visit. I need to hear your honest opinions in a place where no one can disturb our discussion. Your room would permit us the privacy to speak alone. I will come at night. Okay, it's a little weird, Chengpu, that you're coming to my room at night, so no one can disturb us. Okay.
Lord Han Dong does so much for such little
recognition. Weird. All right, Ling Tong. They want you to trade me again, but don't go easy on me. The thing is, I have to get stronger right away if I can. Another duel, Ling Tong. Shoot, I'm gonna be able to make it to 3 hours tonight.
I guess you'll do for an opponent. Battle one-on-one.
Oh, now it's a duel? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah. I see it.
Try this on this.
Tables.
I can see why people like the gauntlets for dueling, but
I see it.
Guess I let my guard down.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I think I saw on my training, defeat enemies with fully charged out. That can be arranged. So, do you feel any stronger? Oh, but you really don't let up, do you? Still, though, can't give up now.
Thank you.
Anyway, I owe you one. I think I can move forward now, thanks to you. You give me a better reward for helping me.
I wonder just how...
Oh, Jotai! What is up? So we need to let you talk and me to shut up.
Such are the key lessons of war given in the Utsu. It is such an old tome, but I trust it will be of some use to you.
Thank you. I shall be sure to apply this wisdom.
Kiss already.
Ah, perfect timing. I was just wrapping up today's lesson.
Yet again, I would still prefer if they just called me Zillawan.
The great knowledge passed down through generations. The strategies studied by Lord Sun Quan.
Jotai is a fine student, much to my surprise. I did not expect him to take to the books so well.
It's kind of offensive.
I actually have something to discuss with you. Will you join us? The other day, Jotai talked to me. He wished to know what I thought of him. It was quite a shock. In retrospect, I came to realize I had not truly faced Jotai as I should have. I always assumed I caused him much trouble with my shortcomings. Driven by self-serving doubt, I acted coldly toward him.
I told you. I do not mind. There is no need to.
Quite. And so we struck a deal. Jotai will teach me the art of battle, and I will impart my knowledge to him. In this way, we can learn from each other. Because we care for each other, we can rely on each other without reserve. I suppose this is the way trust should be. We're off to the training ground next, for my own lesson. Don't go easy on me, Jotai.
Oh, I certainly won't.
Can't be talking like that, bro. Dude.
I owe you my thanks. You encouraged me to open up to him, and I did. It turns out, Lord Sun Quan was waiting for me to do exactly that. Yes, thanks to you, I shall always be in your debt. You are a true friend indeed. I hope that one day I will be able to help you as well.
Jotai, I really like you because you're one of the only people that hasn't said anything particularly weird to me, or like frisky.
Looks like Lord Zhenhu's busy.
You've had no words that I've been able to misconstrue. All right, let's take a look at all Mapperino here. Lingtong, Chengpu, Zhouyu, Training of the Sun Forces, ×2. Oh boy. For any other schmissions, any more schmissions?
Everyone says that damn Cao Cao is going to rule this land.
Do you remember that day when I came to you unannounced to ask you to take the future of the Sun Clan into your hands?
He's the only person to actually call it the Sun.
I see. I suppose it would be too selfish of me to ask you to forget it. I must admit that at the time I had lost all sense of dignity. Just when I thought I had seen enough battles to be able to pick out a novice by the way his weapon shakes in his hands, there I was.
Shaking in my boots.
I had assumed that there was no youth left in this haggard body, but in that moment, I glimpsed it well. And how do you feel about all of this? Everything that's happened since joining us in service of the Sun family? Then I will make no apologies. If it brought you to our side, then even bowing my head to you was well worth the effort. Lord Sun Quan has succeeded Lord Sun Sa as the head of the Sun family. I do not doubt the talents of Lord Sun Quan, even though he has become a leader at such a young age.
I'm just saying your food's getting cold, and it looks good.
Truth be told, he has attracted many new talented people to his side. With such a momentum, they are sure to become a nigh unstoppable force to be reckoned with across the land. My role in this is to keep Lord Sun Quan and his young acolytes from letting all that power go to their heads.
Like Chengpu.
We cannot let a tragedy like the one that befell Lord Sun Sa happen again. And I care not if people say I'm out to spoil the mood. I will carry out my duty. You're going to be there watching me give the youngsters a hard time with my veins popping out of my head. You'd enjoy that, I'm sure. I have my principles, so I care not one bit what the young ones think about me. But I must also admit that having someone to talk to like this brings me great comfort. And I wouldn't want to get that from anyone but you.
There it is. There's
These quiet moments we have together are what keep me going. It is my hope that you feel the same.
Because of my low input in the conversations, it makes everything come off as so
more military ships sailing about.
Strange. Oh, Ling Tong wants to talk. We'll talk to him in a second. I would like to do a battle. Break up the monotony. Training of the Sun Forces 2. 3 more guards. Training to guide your forces to victory. And now in the flow of battle, watching for enemy attacks. Break it up. Defeat Lu Su.
Let's go. Onwards. Follow your general. There we go. Forward march. All of you, advance. Keep up with your commander. Take this.
Tables. A worthy foe approaches. I shall take care of him. Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We will wait here. Keep your strength in reserve.
Take that. Take this. Impressive. As always.
The enemy officer.
There's a lot I can learn from you. Halt! We must assess the situation.
Get over here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Time has arrived. All of you, get ready. Charge!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This is our moment.
There was 2 officers up here.
Okay. With everything we have. Get ready. Let's go.
Begin the advance. All units, march!
They're fighting over there? Don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun.
And I should have went after that guy. Lu Meng. Louis Meng. In the flesh.
Turning things around, I see. Don't let up. Stay aggressive.
That sucks, bro. Middle of the charge attack.
Leave a path.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Goodbye. Well, I'm just. Oh.
The enemy officer pull back has been defeated. But next time, I will not fall so easily.
That one will put up a big fight for sure. I'm gonna go see for myself.
Really get to shine. Let's get his hair.
That's it.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Won't take me down that easily. Smash him down!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I'm glad I believed in you.
Ow. I'll go help over here now.
An ambush.
Ah, great.
Craven tactic.
The tower alone is insufficient for a comeback.
You are just in time. We're about to begin the counterattack.
Oh, you piece of shit. You are garbage, bro.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Come on. Go ahead. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? We're switching it up. Then we lost.
I must retreat.
Oh my god, dude. You are not allowed to do anything fun in any of these fights, bro. This is normal difficulty. This is normal. So I need to just sit up Sun Xuan's ass. Did I get the thing I wanted? Yeah, the Podao is level 7, so I'll switch it over to the Basilisk Staff. He's like the only ally officer over here right now. Mob this man.
Sorry. I'm going to withdraw.
He died anyways, bro! What the fuck? Oh my god, he is the only allied officer down there. And with all of his courage broken, I have no idea how I'm supposed to actually protect him. Yeah, I think this is where I need to restart from. Like, I think I need to restart from all the way back here. No. Okay. I took away my...
Begin the advance. All units, march. Let's go.
So I need to go over here, and I have to prevent...
I don't think I'll let you guys have all the fun.
Is my Podao morale objective completed? No. That's bullshit, dude.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Over you here.
I should be able to get it in here now.
And deadly warrior.
Halt. Let us observe for now.
Take that.
This territory is ours.
So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna prevent that ambush.
An unprepared charge into enemy ranks will be the end of you.
Okay, so Jotai's training. So switch from the Sky Splitter back to the Basilisk Staff.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Come on. Just get through it. Hi, Sunjig. Yeah. Okay, that was so cool.
Let's give it to them. Let's give it to them.
Nah.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Hi, Jotai. Bye, Jotai. Nope, I'm gonna lose again.
We will stand and fight. Make every arrangement, and with haste. Bring them down.
That is so annoying! One arrow volley and the whole thing shuts down. Hi guys, I made it. That's it. Get out. Alright, I gotta go after Sun Xuan, who has 4 officers on him. Alright, that should help. You guys are all piled around me now.
But don't let up.
Old bastard.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Good eye.
That one. The enemy officer. Fight for sure.
Why did that way riskier attack work out way better? That was way riskier than my other one. That is actually nuts. Sorry, bud, but I'm the better staff man.
Hey, give up. Look at what's coming next time.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I think it was preventing that ambush. If I would have just prevented the ambush and then take back, things would have been fine. I have no idea. What am I doing all that? Go look at my staff objectives. Battle arts, continuous attacks, hold Y for continuous attack, hold Y, deplete fortitude 50 times. It also just occurs to me, I think I've been using the staff wrong. I've been okay. But I think I've been using the staff wrong. I've been doing things wrong. I can't do anything about that now. Hi! Hi, Godwin. You're gonna taste the... Ow.
There we go.
Guess what? Surely he has not enough health, but okay.
The enemy officer takes victory has been defeated. Savor it. See again. This appears to be as far as we go.
Where are you?
We'll be here to support.
Counting on aid is truly welcome. I reckon we're all dead now.
Oh, you really behind me. Don't die. Alright.
This is tough. You won't take me down that easily.
What's up, Swain?
I knew you'd come help. I'm glad I believed in you.
That sucked.
There we go.
That does so much damage, by the way. You know, we're friends and all, Showtime, but like, I'm up here fighting some of the strongest officers. The guys in the back are sitting there pointing.
I can fight.
Oh, he is pretty cheesed off now, guys. So what I do is I take advantage of this. Thankfully, he missed it. Oh, thank goodness. Whew. Clown on him for a second.
The enemy officer
Retreat for now.
has been defeated.
Rest assured, payback awaits you.
Let's go.
Perfect timing. I was looking for an opportunity to test my new tactics.
I'll still catch him in this.
Just one blow.
Yep.
Just one blow.
This appears to be as far as we go.
Men! Stockpile! Back to the team. Lucy was probably like, I am regretting this training exercise.
Your aid is truly welcome. We are all dead now. Take this. Oh my God.
Dude.
Another one falls behind me.
You know, I'm glad that the fight in the northern section has been going good.
Nothing.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That was my kind of battle from start to finish.
You're just not allowed to fight how you want in this game. Next, increases speed of continuous attacks executed. Oh, okay. Hit one. Maple. I will say, your horses do level up significantly faster. Arrow Arbiter. Grants a very small chance of receiving guard support when attacked. Let's have the final skill tree. It does look like there's room over here for an additional skill tree, so curious at what they're going to do in the future. I wonder if this game will receive any support, post-launch support. You know, Battle Roar. Let out a war cry causing enemy troops to falter. Dramatic success lowers the enemy's courage. Well, you can't pretty much dramatic success anything in this game because it's just not a good system. Whew. So we'll have these last couple of conversations. We'll see what's up. And then, I think we will be...
You refuse to fight me?
Good to move forward. Oh, God.
Despite how you look, you're just a coward.
No, he doesn't want to kill you.
Quit squawking. A fledgling out for blood is still just a fledgling. You're no threat to me. Think about it from my point of view. You could get seriously hurt. And then, what would happen?
What? You just assume you'll be able to beat me? Well, I'll show you.
That's enough. You can't train and argue at the same time. Dan Ning, You come with me before someone really does get hurt. Perfect timing. Look after Ling Tong for me, would you?
Like a child.
I won't put up with being treated like a child for much longer.
I mean, you kind of are.
Come on, let's go.
Yeah, let your anger out.
He's a fool. He doesn't realize that you just saved his skin.
So, why are you here?
Heard y'all squabbling.
Why can't you ever let me stew in my own misery? I trained with you, at my father's behest. Yet this fledgling is no closer to leaving the nest.
Because you're a whiny
Whenever I
baby.
see him, I can't help but consider ending him with some accidental slip of my hand during training. Not to mention, I had grossly underestimated his abilities. Admit it, even you must have grown weary at that stunt I pulled.
Just need to startle.
I can't believe you're sticking with a weakling like me. I still have so much to learn from you, clearly.
Yeah, don't be a wuss.
In any case, would you be willing to beat me into shape? Remake me from the ground up? First, I need to establish myself among the others in Wu. I feel it's better to start there than let that bastard distract me. And if I ever get the urge to pick a fight with him again, now I know that I can talk things over with you instead.
He's like, I hate you, Gandhi. I'm gonna go talk to Silhouette. He's like,
Fledgling
runs
learns
off
to fly in
crying.
the shadows of his forebearers. Can I count on you to look after me? Until I am strong enough to leave the nest?
It's like the second time we've had a similar conversation. It's like, I wish you'd stop having conversations with me like that, my guy. It's like...
I wonder...
It makes me feel weird. Oh, I should probably have picked up a bunch of weapons. Let's do... a weapon haul. I didn't get as many as I thought I did. Stop doing that. I need to swap off Dispersion Arrow. I gotta have something good. I have to have something good with this. Soaring Sky, Sweep Astronomies, while spinning then jumping. Can also be formed in midair. Increase the speed with which battle arts are executed. Just put Peacebringer on. Alright. Let's sell off all my miscellaneous items. I have something in my eye. It's awesome. I'm the pinnacle of health. Poor health, apparently. Didn't say it was good health. Show you.
Have you heard the news? Liu Biao of Jing died the other day. And Cao Cao is not a man to miss an opportunity. I'm sure he will begin his southward advance.
Should he take Qing province, his conquest of the realm will become virtually unstoppable. For Wu to survive in the face of such a threat, we must strengthen our kingdom until we have the power to rival him. And that will require more territory.
Must take Jing province.
Yes, and we must do so as soon as possible. Otherwise, it will fall into Cao Cao's hands. But first, there is something we must do in preparation. A task you two would be well suited for. I want you to act as messengers to send our condolences and meet with Liu Biao's successor, Liu Song. While there, find Liu Bei, who is said to be staying with him, and subtly ask him to join our side.
There is, however, a possibility that Cao Cao has already made a move. He did consider Liu Bei a threat, after all.
You're a longtime acquaintance of Liu Bei and his men, are you not?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. What kind of man is Liu Bei? In
Why is
your
the music
eyes?
so sinister?
Compassion. Sounds like the exact opposite of Cao Cao, who favors reason above all. Unlike a man of reason, one of compassion can be swayed by momentary emotions. Perhaps that changeability is what Cao Cao fears so much. Whatever the case may be, bringing Liu Bei to our side will be a necessity in countering Cao Cao. Good luck, you two. The fate of the House of Sun depends on you.
So, at this point, Liu Bei has not established himself as a power, which I find really interesting.
We'll get to see Lord
Right now,
Sun again.
Liu Bei is just some guy. We're gonna check things over. Is it 180? I think I needed for the next old coin. Rigmarole. Let's go talk to Liu Bei, whom we haven't seen in a while.
Have you heard? They say Cao Cao invaded Xinye with a huge army.
Xinye? Isn't that where Lord Liu Bei is?
It was. But apparently he fled and headed to Shanyang to ask Lord Liu Song for help. Then, Lord Liu Song went and surrendered right away, instead of trying to shelter Lord Liu Bei. He probably didn't want him around because he was so well liked by Lord Liu Biao.
So, do you know if Lord Liu Bei is safe?
These are just rumors, but I hear he left and took the people of Shangyang with him to seek help from Lord Liu Qi in Jiansha.
You mean everyone in Xiangyang? That's incredible!
Lord Liu Bei was extremely popular with the people there. I guess they all wanted to go with him.
It appears things are rather tense. Cao Cao is moving much faster than we thought. Let's see if we can head to Jiangxia, and let us hope Liu Bei is still safe.
This is now we're getting some interesting plot development again. Plot got a little lame there for a little bit. What up?
I did not expect Cao Cao to make his move this quickly, but I am glad you are safe, Lord Liu Bei. Though I must say I was surprised that you've brought your people with you.
We would not have made it here if not for the remarkable efforts made by everyone. And by Guan Yu, Zhang Fei, Zhao Yun, and Zhuge Liang in particular.
We are thankful to them as well. For it would have been a grievous blow to lose you.
Ah, and what might you mean by that? Compared to someone like Lord Sun Quan, who controls all of Jiangdong, I am but a minor leader without power or land.
Without power and land, perhaps. But you are also one of the few lords who garner a lot of attention. We believe that if we can join forces with you, we may even be able to counter Cao Cao. As we speak, he is seeking to take Jing Province, a critical territory. If his invasion is successful, both your forces and ours will soon be overrun. To put it simply, we believe our interests align. Lord Sun Quan has control over Qiangdong proper, and has even expanded Wu's reach by taking in the Shan Yue and minor lords. If you wish to take on Cao Cao, it may be worthwhile for you to ally with us.
We are very grateful for the offer. We have been searching for allies as well, so we would be...
Lord Liu Bei, may I interject?
Oh boy, the weird guy again.
Lord Lu Su's offer is truly a gracious one. However, I have a hard time believing that there is a consensus on this matter within Wu. Joining up with a small group like ours to fight against the mighty army of Cao Cao? That seems like mere bravado at best.
Yeah, it's the dude that pauses like after every like 2 words.
It pains me to admit it, but you're right. When we heard that Liu Song had surrendered to Cao Cao, we left for Jiangxia right away. Our orders in coming here were indeed to secure an alliance with Lord Liu Bei. But I cannot claim that our side has reached a consensus on the matter.
Then, it is only fair to obtain the agreement of those in Wu. For an alliance without mutual understanding will only bring division. Lord Liu Bei, I would like your permission to act as a messenger to Wu.
Oh, he actually says Wu.
I will convince the officers there and make this agreement a reality.
If this man showed up and talked that way, he talks like a lizard person, bro. I would not be convinced of this man's argument whatsoever. I have come to broker peace. You're like, oh my God. Ah, dang it, 10,000 boats. This damned aquatic region.
The Yangtze's been busy these days.
Chasing County.
We've been called for a meeting. It seems a message from Cao Cao arrived just before we returned. Yes, it was written in more delicate language, but it was in essence asking for our surrender. Perhaps we should have expected this, but those in Wu have split right down the middle, just as Zhuge Liang predicted. There are those who claim that victory is impossible against Cao Cao, and that we should surrender before any unnecessary bloodshed. And then there are those who say we should ally with Liu Bei and resist Cao Cao with everything we have. If there is anyone capable of uniting the two factions together, I can think of no one more fit for the task than Lord Zhou Yu. But unfortunately, he is away at the moment. He is likely busy taking measures of his own to make sure we are prepared for the coming danger. Ultimately, the only way we can protect both our domain and our people is to rise up and rival Cao Cao for control of the realm. I've spoken of this plan before, haven't I? It isn't some impossible dream. I truly believe it can be done. Which is why I want nothing more than to convince every person of consequence in Wu to resist the urge to surrender. But for now, I'm off to meet with Zhuge Liang. You should make your way over to the war room to wait for our arrival.
Things are getting interesting. So I think this is gearing up for chapter 6. Right now.
I think we can all agree that fighting Cao Cao is extremely reckless. How can we possibly hope to win against such numbers? Territory should not take priority over the safety of the people of Wu. Is it not said that needless bloodshed is the mark of a foolish leader?
I never thought I would witness the likes of Lord Zheng Jiao, suggesting we kneel to a tyrant who manipulates the Emperor and exploits all in his path. The Yellow Turbans of Qing, the Heishen bandits. They gave in to Cao Cao and have achieved distinction under his command. But in reality, their lives have been robbed of all meaning, and they now exist as nothing more than toothless beasts at the mercy of the lash.
There is only 5 chapters. I thought there were 6.
Tyranny
Oh, I
is
thought there
all
were
that
6.
lies at the end of the path to Cao Cao's feet. Once you become a slave to his power, it becomes impossible to break free. Do you really think we should abandon our pride and forsake our future just to avoid making the sacrifice necessary to protect them?
We do not find giving up on our land and our people to Cao Cao any more tolerable than you do. But if this is what it takes for our people's lives to be spared, then is it not the best decision we can make?
He's right. There is no reason for us to sacrifice ourselves for pride. We will eventually win back everything taken from us.
With all due respect, I am honestly a little disappointed in what I'm witnessing here. The Sun clan, renowned for its brave warriors, has such cowards for officers.
How dare you!
Lord Liu Bei has no land to call home, and what soldiers and retainers he does have are far fewer in number than those of Wu. In spite of all that, he has sworn to never bend the knee to Cao Cao, and has even sent me to Wu to negotiate an alliance. He does so to save the people of Jing, who regard him with love and respect. And when I arrive here, all I see is Wu, for all its advantages, cowering beneath the shadow of Cao Cao, considering no option but surrender. No matter how many talented officers you assemble, or how well you govern your people, that cowardice makes all of Wu far weaker than Liu Bei alone.
Damn.
All Liu Bei does is flee from battle to battle. He fled from Ji, he fled from Yo, and from Shu as well. He certainly has more courage than most, but only the foolhardy charge into battle without the strength to prevail.
So, tell us, Lord Zhuge Liang, are we to assume that you have discovered a way to defeat such a massive force?
Yes. I came here knowing that if we fight alongside Wu in this battle, there is a way for us to win.
Guns.
But if the mere thought of having to face a powerful enemy has robbed you of the will to fight, I'll just have to come up with a new plan. Lord Sun Quan, I highly suggest you carefully consider your circumstances and your ability to lead.
Now look here.
I understand the doubts of Zheng Zhao and the others very well. Lu Su and Lord Zhuge Liang have also made a strong case. We will end the discussion here for the time being. I need some time to gather my thoughts on what has been said. This is terrible. I'm a complete failure.
Yep.
What do you mean by that?
My father laid the foundations, and my brother built Wu into the kingdom it is today. And yet I can't even muster up the courage to defend it. The shame that I feel is overwhelming.
If only you could have died and Sun Tzu could have lived.
I know full well
You let your sister take over?
we must fight. Yet, I can't help but realize how little chance we have of winning. War is crucial to the survival of the kingdom. But we should not fight battles we cannot win. This is a basic principle of warfare.
That is true. Lord Zheng Zhao was not by any means mistaken in his reasoning. If both sides are correct in their own way, then all that is left is for you to make your choice.
Surrender and be trampled upon, or fight and face certain defeat. I don't exactly have the best options to choose from.
Where did you get the idea that those were the only two paths? I think you should choose the third path. That is to say, you should bravely take the field, win the battle, and protect all that you hold dear. Is this not also what you had in mind, Lord Zhou Yu?
Zhou Yu, you have returned.
Yes, I've only just arrived. I'm a bit later than I had planned. But Lord Zhang Zhao and the others sure were grumbling up a storm. Zhuge Liang must have really caused a commotion at the meeting.
Perhaps his words were a little too bitter for them to stomach.
He must have thought that such an approach would be the only thing that could bring Wu to its senses. But Zhuge Liang's words were not meant to merely aggravate or inspire. I think he may actually believe that we can win.
It's the mountain hermit obsessed with farming.
He plans to lead Liu Bei to victory, even if it means wringing every last bit of strength out of Wu. He would not have voiced his discontent so strongly without firm conviction. They are fully committed to this fight. We must make use of that. My lord, I speak to you now as a loyal retainer of the House of Sun. I have prepared a secret strategy that will ensure Cao Cao's defeat, but this plan cannot work unless we are able to use Liu Bei's forces. With my plan and the brave warriors in our ranks, we can protect the lives of our people, the domain of Wu, and everything we hold dear.
But this matter has divided us into two separate factions. What can I possibly do to convince everyone to unite as one? Even the soundest strategy is meaningless without the will to fight.
Sun Quan has been one of the biggest downgrades from the previous titles. One of the biggest downgrades, dude. This dude is so infuriating. He gets like one scene where he's like halfway decent. And I'm like, yeah, this dude's not bad. And he's just a freaking piss boy. Little pee-pee baby the whole time, bro.
I will explain to them that there is a path to victory. And then, I will urge them to reconsider. And if that isn't enough to inspire them to take action, well, we'll just have to appeal to their hearts instead of their minds.
It's just not interesting. He's literally the last in line. There's a reason he's the last choice.
Now even Lord Zhou Yu is insisting that we risk our lives in defiance. And just how do you plan on defeating an army of that size?
The size of Cao Cao's army certainly makes it a force to be reckoned with. But numbers can be deceiving. We must first compare the strengths and weaknesses of both sides. Our disadvantage lies primarily in our inferior numbers. But what do we have that we could use to our advantage?
The enemy is far from home, and they are also poorly trained. Most importantly, long boat journeys tend to bring sickness and fatigue.
Precisely so. And that's why we will fight them on the banks of Jing. No matter how imposing a force may be on land, on water, they become a mere jumble of poorly trained soldiers.
You have a point. Well, even a huge army makes for easy prey if its movements are sluggish.
As they will be slow to maneuver, all we need is a strategy to wipe them out before they have time to escape. What we will do is burn their entire fleet to ashes.
So we are to rely on nothing but unconventional tactics and sheer luck? Even if your fire attack were to succeed, how do you know we can win?
War is of course unpredictable, and I do not claim to have the ability to know the outcome of a battle before it is fought. But to consider no outcome but defeat before even taking the field, how is that any different than losing the battle before it even begins? Now, allow me to ask you all in plain words. Which path will you choose? Will you abandon the kingdom of Wu to live carefree lives without ambition? It is true that taking such a path may prolong your lives. You may even live long enough to reclaim your land and pride. But we would not be the ones to fight and die for the cause. That task would fall to none but our own children. Lord Sun Jian, Sun Ce, and all our forefathers. What would they think? Could you justify that choice to them? If you have even one small shred of pride left as retainers of the Sun clan, as the people of Wu, you will rise up, draw your weapons, and fight with all of your strength!
He's right! We must be the ones to protect Wu, no matter how powerful the enemy may be.
You can't even pronounce your kingdom right.
You can count me in. I'll honor my ancestors by fighting to the very end, so that my father and Ce can look down on me with pride.
Those who wish to surrender should do so. That is, if there are any among us that don't mind licking the boots of our enemies.
So we have no option but to fight. However...
This discussion is now over. This is a fight for our lives. A fight for all of the people of Wu, past, present, and future. We must defeat Cao Cao's forces once and for all!
Yeah, I hope. Where will this path lead the kingdom of Wu?
Golly, that sure was a lot of talking, folks.
Wu has overcome every crisis until this point.
We're gonna save. We have what I'm going to assume is the final push. It is potential we can finish our first playthrough and get the normal ending. My voice, man, is doing weird stuff. But yeah, it looks like we should be able to on Friday push through to the end and get the normal ending, and then we can start getting the true ending, which I'm hoping shouldn't take us that long, but you know, we'll see how that goes. Well, we're just gonna have to see how long that takes. I'm hoping that's not another like 12 or 15 hours, dude, because I'm just gonna lose my mind. But we shall see. Yeah, Friday we'll be back to play more Dynasty Warriors, and I'm hoping we'll wrap this playthrough up, and we will. Yeah, just want to see how this ends. Kind of curious. I'm really tired of Sun Xuan. I'm tired of his crybaby, poopy baby antics. So yeah, but I appreciate you guys. Make sure you leave a like. Make sure you're subscribed, and have a good night. Have a good Thursday, and I can't wait to see you guys again on Friday for more Dynasty Warriors. Appreciate y'all. Peace out.